There's a hip-hop music video trending now across the country by Childish Gambino that has a lot of conservatives upset because they feel he's pointing out things about police brutality in that video and gun violence. And of course, they want no one attacking them about their guns. But I looked at the video and what I saw from Mr. Gambino was an attempt to take a mirror, put it in front of the American people and say, this is what we have become. Take a look at ourselves and we must decide to do what needs to be done, the hard decisions to change.
Okay, for the video is awesome conceptually, but here's some of my problems. It focused to a large degree, or to some degree, on the Charleston shooting. Look, the crazy white dude that shot a bunch of black folks in a church deserves to be fried for it, right? But I don't think that's a reflection of America. I don't think that's the mirror of America. We can find crazy people all day long and say, well, everyone else is like that guy. They're not. Second, look, a lot of violence is caused in communities by the people who live there. You know, as a reporter, I used to talk to some of the wisest people I ever met, and you know what I'm going to say. Old black woman in the Third Ward living in a house that was really nicely done, who's scared to go out of her house and has bars in her windows because everyone's out there selling drugs and shooting each other up and gangbangers. And look, I think if you're going to look in the mirror and see that much of the problem is in the communities that complain.
But also, when you look in that mirror, you have to understand that the crazy white guy is the part of the problem in America. When you look at the mass shootings in America, like Las Vegas, the mass shootings that are taking place across the country in the elementary school, all of these mass shootings in movie theaters, they have been done by mentally and psychologically ill, crazy white men. So these mass killings have not been men of color. These mass shooters have been crazy white men. Secondly, when you look in the mirror, to the old black lady in Third Ward, she's right that she's having a problem coming outside living in peace because of drugs and guns. But the mirror says black folks don't own no boats to bring no drugs into America. We don't own no import-export businesses to export drugs into America. Black folks don't own no gun manufacturing plants in the hood to bring mass loads of guns into the black community. So somebody who don't look like us has all the boats and the planes and the gun manufacturing plants to bring those guns and drugs to us. So if we're going to look in the mirror, let's see the truth.
Okay, but is that an excuse to use it?
Absolutely not at all.
So then why do we always go there? Why do we always blame others for the choices that people make? No one has to choose to be a gangbanger. No one has to choose to drive by and shoot up a house, whether you're black, white, or green. And look, I get it, but these mass shootings, if you look at it, compared to the daily violence that goes on, is nonsense.
What I don't want is the devil to throw the rock, hit the victims in the head, hide his hand, then blame the victims for the crime. America has an internal problem that all of us, no matter what your race is, has to look in the mirror and admit we have all gotten so far away from God that the nation is going to hell with its eyes wide open because we're so godless now.